Hey second graders, today we are going to keep talking about addition and subtraction on the number line. I would like you to get out a journal because we are going to be working on this together. So this is something that you have online. I have a paper copy, but you can also write down the problems in your journal and that will be the same. So you can solve all of these problems that are in this packet in two ways. You can solve them using addition or you can solve them using subtraction. So today for our lesson, we're just going to do F, and then I would like for you to do G by yourself and try to do it in both ways. So that will make more sense in a minute. So take a second, get a piece of paper, get a pencil. We're going to work on our story problem together. All right. So here we go. It says, Nicole's male seahorse will hold seahorse eggs in his pouch for 45 days before they hatch. 15 days have already gone by. How many days does he have left until they hatch? Okay. So let's talk about the parts of the number sentence that we know. I hear that Nicole's seahorse will hold eggs in his pouch for 45 days. I also hear that 15 days have already gone by. He's already had the eggs in his pouch for those 15 days, so they're not going to count anymore. So that tells me that it's subtraction. So he can hold them in for 45 days. He's already held them in for 15. And we're trying to figure out how many more days is he going to have them inside his pouch. Okay, so I'm going to first show you how we would solve this on a number line using subtraction. And then we're going to take the same thing and do it with addition. And I want you to follow along in your notebook. So you should have the equation written. And now you're going to do a number line. Just like I have blue lines on my paper, you have blue lines or should on your paper, and that's how you're going to make a nice straight number line. So I'm going to go ahead and make my number line. Now when you're doing subtraction on a number line, it's a little bit different because instead of counting forward, 1, 2, 3, 4, you're counting backwards. And so that's what makes it a little tricky because your brain just naturally wants to count forward. So it takes a little extra brain power to remind your brain, hey, we're going the other way. So for subtraction, my start number is my biggest number and it's going to go here, okay? So I'm going to start at 45. This number tells us where we're going to start on the number line. And then this number tells us how many hops backwards we're going to take. And so it's very, very important that not only are you doing nice hops in labeling them, but you're also labeling where you land on the number line because we're going to take that number and that number is going to be our answer, not the hops, because we already know that these are going to be our hops. So I like counting by fives, and so I'm just going to go backwards by fives. Okay, so I'm at 45. I need to take a total of 15 hops backwards. So it's going to be 5. So now I'm at 40. Remember, super important that you're labeling both. All right, now I need to do another hop of 5 because so far I've just done 5, and I want to do 15. Okay, so now I'm at 35. Remember, this is what I'm keeping track of. I want to do 15 hops. So far I've done 5, 10. I have one more hop of 5 to do. And I've landed on 30. So 30 is my answer. I started at 45. I took 15 hops backward to get to my number of 30. Now maybe that still doesn't look like your brain is ready for that or that you want to try it that way. That's fine. Yesterday I told you that for a subtraction number problem, you could still